Hey, Savvy World. Happy Earth Day. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying well and healthy. So, I wanted to come on and give you some eco-friendly tips today. So, for those of you who might be new to me, I am Kelly Bonanno. I'm an eco-friendly lifestyle and wellness coach. So, I help people go green, clean up their beauty and personal care routine, and I use a very holistic approach that's kind of detoxing your lifestyle, detoxing stress out of your lifestyle and anxiety and bad nutrition and all those things to help people live a more holistic, healthy, non-toxic lifestyle. So today is a very special day to me because it is Earth Day, and being the eco chick that I am, this is really important. But for me, every day is Earth Day, and I think that's the way it should be for everyone. It is, the green movement is growing, which is great, great news, and I love that. But there's still a lot of work to do. And if you are one of those people that are worried about climate change, um, there's two sides to that story, and I'm going to get into that in another video. Today, I want to keep it to tips and let you guys ask some questions as well. But I'm going to get to my number one tip for going green at the end of this video. It's something that's very timely right now, and it will help your health and it will help the environment. So that is going to be coming up. And it's also going to really help if you're really concerned about climate change. There's a couple things that you might be doing without even knowing that's contributing a great deal. So stay tuned for that. So I wrote a blog post. I'll pop it in the comments so you can, I have lots of tips on my site, but today I posted a blog post specifically for Earth Day to give you tips to, live a more eco-friendly lifestyle. And if you come on, please say hi and let me know that you can hear me, and definitely put your questions in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, if this is in the future, these tips are relevant every single day of the year, not just Earth Day, of course. So you can get to the blog post and read lots of tips, but a couple of things that I wanted to go over were, one of my tips that's really good for the environment and your home, that actually is also money saving, is to just conserve energy. Because, and it sounds like a no-brainer, but a lot of people don't realize that they're leaving lights on that they don't know of. And also there's that phantom energy drain where things that are plugged in that you're not using are draining energy, costing you money and costing energy. So you can unplug, like the toaster, the coffee maker, your computers, everything, and just, at night, try to turn everything down and off. Certainly turn lights off when you're not in the room, and anything that you can think of that doesn't require, that you're not using at the time. And a great thing to do to conserve some energy also is to hang dry your clothes. And then, what I do is I just fluff them in the dryer for 5 or 10 minutes if they need it. And some clothes, of course, don't need that, but that's a great way to conserve energy as well. And another tip I have for you is, a lot of people don't realize how toxic candles are. Conventional candles are basically made of paraffin wax. I just want to come on and make sure that everybody has any questions that I can read them, because I can't read anything without my readers, and also make sure I have my notes. So candles, the paraffin is basically really, it creates really highly toxic benzene and toluene when they're burned. And those are both known carcinogens. So it's very bad for the environment, clearly, because it's going out into the air, but it's also very bad for your health because it's going out into your home, into the air you're breathing, and there your children are breathing, and your pets too. Pets, an eco-friendly home is really important for pets as well. And the other thing is wicks can contain heavy metals. So that is not healthy either. And that paraffin wax and the smoke that goes out is actually just as dangerous as secondhand smoke from a cigarette. Basically, the EPA standard exceeds the EPA standard for outdoor air quality. So imagine when you're doing it indoors, how much worse it is. And soy and palm oil candles can be they're hydrogenated, and they often contain some paraffin, but a clean soy will be okay, like a clean non-GMO soy is fine, and coconut wax and beeswax are really good options. And here's what I say: if you have a candle that you love, then you know what? Use the candle, but just don't burn it. Because I have a lot of decorative candles around my house that I love. They're pretty, but I just don't burn those. I burn only my clean candles. And there's a couple of great companies, Woodlot and Pure Haven and Aroma. But this one is by Soy Clever, and it's so cute. They sent me, this has my logo, my Kelly Bonanno business logo on it. And they have a lot of this smells so good too, all of their candles. Now they use clean soy, and they're a little family-owned company, so definitely support them. I can put the link in the comments for that. So I want to just make sure that I don't miss any questions that are coming in or anything. And then another tip that, just real quick, a quick reminder to recycle. You know, this sounds like a no-brainer, but it's amazing how many people don't recycle, and they don't recycle everything they can recycle. You know, I see a lot of my neighbors, like their recycle bins sometimes not even out, or they put stuff in the trash that actually can be recycled, like a lot of cardboards and things. So check with your municipality because they will tell you what's recyclable and what's not, because most things are recyclable that you might think are not. And some municipalities are more lenient than others, but ours always said, you know, when in doubt, recycle, we go through it anyway. So that's just your friendly recycling reminder, because not enough people do it. People don't realize. And just want to check and make sure here. So another eco-friendly tip that I like to give people is to use non-toxic products. Like, that is one of my most important tips that I can give you. And I know it's hard to find quality non-toxic products. I mean, there's a lot of greenwashing going on out there, or so companies say they're clean and green when they're not. And that's because there's no regulation. There's no regulation, so companies can do that. And it's very misleading, because you as a consumer, you are trusting that the labels that say that they're pure and natural and whatnot are, when in fact they're not, if you know your ingredients and you know how to read the ingredients and read the labels. And that's something that I help clients with, and in my group programs, in my one-on-one programs, and in my non-toxic, my home detox masterclass. So that brings me to my number one tip for you right now. You can read lots of other tips in my blog post, but my number one tip for everyone right now, given the climate that we're in with this global pandemic, is to detox your home. Now, that includes a lot of the things that we talked about today: burning clean candles, using clean products, recycling, you know, cutting down on that energy. So those are the, you know, some things, but of course there are so many more things you can do in your house. And there's a lot of things that you can do that are super easy. Like, another tip is keep your windows open for as much as you can during the day, because there are 10 times more pollutants inside your home than there are outside. And so your inside of your home is very, very toxic if you're not taking the proper measures. And it's really important, because especially right now, and this is one of the reasons this is my most number one tip right now for going green for this Earth Day 2020, is because we are spending most of our time inside our homes now. We're required to, right? So to have that indoor environment harming our health is really, really bad. And the thing about environmental toxins and toxins inside our home is they really wreak havoc on your health. They impair your immune system. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I hope you guys can hear me. And the environmental toxins that are found inside the home account for up to 75 to 80% of the cancer cases and deaths in the United States. And this affects, you know, your kids, your pets, your toxic load. So what we want to do is reduce your body's toxic burden. And there's lots of ways to do that. But one of the main ways is to detox your home. And, you know, the average American home has about over 400 chemicals in their home. And the EPA ranks indoor air pollution as one of the top 5 environmental health risks. So I hope you're kind of getting how important it is. And I created a easy short workshop style masterclass. It's my home detox masterclass to help you easily reduce the toxins in your home and to go green. So these tips and what you learn in this masterclass really help your health and your home and the environment. It's, a double whammy. So if you want ease and help in detoxing your home, then check it out. And because of the pandemic, I am keeping it at the low introductory rate of only $37. I launched it a few months ago, and I was going to raise the price because it's definitely worth more than that. But in light of what's going on and how important it is for people to have a cleaner, healthier home, I want to extend this offer for you. It's a limited time, but I am going to keep it at this lower rate. And there's a lot of misinformation out there, and that is what this masterclass is going to do. It's going to clear up a lot of the confusion and misinformation that you're up against, and also it's going to help you avoid being greenwashed. It's I read time and time again. In fact, just even research. I always am doing more research on a continuing basis for my eco-friendly information that I put out there. And oh, hi, Alana, how are you? I hope you can hear me. And one of the recent things that I read, it was like they were sharing some eco-friendly tips, and one of their tips was great. It was to use clean products, non-toxic products, but then the brands that they recommended were greenwashers. And I thought, oh my gosh, no, a lot of the tips they gave were really good eco-friendly tips, but not everyone does their homework. And even some of these people who are fairly eco-friendly are getting greenwashed themselves. So, I'm certified green business. I know I can cut through the clutter and the overwhelm to really help you. And that is, hey AJ, how are you? I hope you can hear me. And that is why I created this masterclass. It's just short and easy because not everybody wants to go through a long, process. I have a longer group program, and I'm going to be running that soon too. So if you want to be, no worries, AJ, I'm glad you're here. If you want to be on the wait list for the group program, let me know. But, sometimes you just need something quick and easy that's going to get to the point, and that's what this masterclass does. And one thing I wanted to let you know too was that there's a study out that is, and I'm going to post it, but apparently they're finding, this is a recent study, obviously, because they're finding that environmental toxins are increasing COVID-19 deaths. Now, I don't know a lot about it. I've only read it, some literature on it, but I'm not surprised because it's true. Environmental toxins really do mess with your health because they can cause cancer, they can lead to cancer, they can lead to autoimmune issues. So because they are, they can mess with any number of the processes in your body. And it's a cumulative effect. It's not like you're going to be exposed and then get sick. It's a cumulative effect. So you just want to be cleaning up everything you can, and every little step counts. Every eco-friendly thing you do in your home and in your lifestyle seriously helps to reduce that toxic load. Babies are born with over 200 toxins in their system before they're even out in the world. So you can imagine what's in our system. And that's why I just want to make it easy for people to reduce that toxic load. And a great thing to do, another eco-friendly tip, is to shop local, because you're supporting your local businesses, obviously, but also you're traveling less, and so you're using less emissions. Like one thing that's good about one thing that's a perk about the pandemic is it's actually helping the environment. The waterways are cleaner, the air is cleaner, and it's because people are we're not as many people on the roads and planes and all those kinds of things, and commerce is down, which is not good. The economic impact is horrible, and I know there's a lot of challenging things and the deaths and people being sick, lots of bad things, but I always try to look for the silver linings. And so one thing to do, obviously, whether it's pandemic or not, that's eco because you're not leaving the house and using energy and gas and all of that, is to shop from home. And right now we're required to do that a lot more than ever. And there's a great app called West 10th. And it's great for a couple reasons. First of all, it's got all these storefronts, so you can, right at your fingertips, there's all kinds of different products and services that you can, browse and get pretty much anything you need. And it's local, and it's small businesses, small women-owned, home-based businesses are on this app. So you're really supporting, um, you know, a great cause. Because, I love Amazon just as much as the next person. I love Walmart. I love Target, but, and I order from those places certainly, but it's so great to purchase and support a smaller business. And this West 10th app kind of checks off a lot of boxes. You can shop from home and support a small business. And if you are a small business, it's a great thing for you to be on because it's completely free. They're sort of still in the beginning phase, but I think this app is going to grow. They're already growing to different parts of the country. They originated here in my town, Conejo Valley, but they're branching out. So I'm going to pop a link in the comments so you can A, get on the app if you're a small business, and B, you can shop the app. And my home masterclass and my other services are on that app. But you can also check out all my stuff on my website, and I will drop a link in the comments too. So I just want to see if there's any comments or questions coming in. But thank you so much for joining us, and I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad that you can. I know you love West 10th too, AJ. Yeah, it's great. And share what you're doing. The theme for Earth Day is climate action. So I think that's great because what action are you doing? What action are you taking to go green? Head to my blog post. I've got lots of great ideas there, and just implement one habit. And definitely check out my masterclass. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know, and I am happy to answer them. And I think that is it for now. So I hope you got some good ideas, and let me know. I'd love for you to put in the comments what you are going to do to what little small change. And it can be really small, just like keeping your windows open for longer, parts of the day. Just switching over to cleaner candles. I'm sure I know there's some soy-based clean candle companies on West 10th too, so you can check that out. All right, so before I leave, just want to make sure nobody is yes, AJ, you've changed to cleaning products. That's right. What's your favorite line for cleaning products? What are you using? I'd love to know. But yeah, so you guys post your comments because I'll be coming back to answer comments, answer questions, and I would love to know what your favorite eco-friendly things to do are. Alrighty, and stay well, stay healthy, and stay sane. I know it's a very challenging time right now, so my thoughts and heart is going out to you guys, and I hope you guys are just staying well and staying healthy, and you and your loved ones and your whole family. All right, take care and have a really happy, fun Earth Day.